Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GBSN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's monster move, they look totally silly. So we're going to just start all over again. I will use these lines, but for the most part, we're not going to leave any of these down here. Again, yes, they pertain to the chart, but they're not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Like I said, we'll get to that line and use it later on. But let's first start by talking about areas of support. So first level of support is what I would call the ideal level, meaning, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can stay up above 0.055, or excuse me, 0055, that would definitely be best case scenario. Now, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, preferably speaking, if the bulls can maintain above there, that would definitely be a big sign of power on the bulls' part. Next level of support after that would be down here at this previous breakout point, and that sits at 0039. Now, I realize these levels are quite a bit further below where the price closed, but that's kind of a catch-22, right? Basic economic principle. There's always a trade-off, and the trade-off behind these monstrous moves, this was a monster final 30 minutes of the day, is it does tend to create spaces between areas of support. Now, by no means am I saying that within 2 seconds tomorrow it's going to be down at that level. I'm just saying if you're thinking to yourself, wow, why is there such a big space between these areas of support? Like I said, just the catch-22, of monster moves is they do create those spaces between areas of support. From the big picture of things, and a very simple way to look at this, as long as the price remains above this purple line here, the 50-period simple moving average, keyword there being moving. So if you picture that as a trend line, that's going to draw itself for you. So yeah, as long as the price is above there, from grand scheme of things, bulls are in full control. Now, what about areas of resistance? For this, I think we're going to have to go to another time frame because the price has not been up this high for a very, very long time. So let's see here. Yeah, potential, and I am talking to myself right now. Potential board, let's see, what's this? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call this basically a mini blue sky breakout because next level of resistance, not until up at 0.015. Now, don't get me wrong, just because that's the next resistance, I'm not saying within 2 seconds tomorrow the price is going to be up there. But from a technical perspective, as you see, I pull back the chart, and, that's just, it is what it is. There's no other data. So the chart is essentially in not uncharted territory, but territory that hasn't, been seen for quite a while. So all in all, like I said, miniature blue sky breakout is how I'd classify this one. And at the end of the day, breaking levels of resistance, not a huge priority. Top priority is just continuing to build higher bases like it's done for the past 3 days. So we'll see if the bulls can continue to do that or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.